Hello, and my name is Oluseyi Sifri. I want to welcome you to my first video of the year. Okay, so this is my first video of the year, and why am I doing this? I'm starting what I call the Flourishing Tribe, and I'm doing this because in December, last year, December 2019, as I began to think about this year and what are the things that God will have me do this year, one of the things that brought to my heart was to start a forum or a platform where I can share God's word and share the things that he has taught me in my work with him for so many years, and in my 15 years of corporate work. So I've been in the corporate world for 15 years. It's officially 15 years this year, 2020, and God has taught me a lot in my work with him. Some mistakes I've made, and many victories that I've won as well, that I want to share. And God was leading me to say, you know what, there's a lot that I've taught you, and I've just shared it with a mini group of people over time, but it's time to expand it and teach people. It's not a class where you pay or something, but it's just where I want to share my heart, share God's word with you, and where we build a community and a tribe of people, of women and men, women and men that are flourishing in every aspect of their lives. One of the things that has always been the focal point of my life is an instruction and a vision that God gave me so many years ago, back in 2004, which is that he wants to make me into a person, or he gave me a vision of where you are that person that is flourishing and thriving in many aspects of your life, in all aspects of your life, from business to career to relationship to marriage to work to ministry to your relationship with God and all of that. And none is working at the expense of the other. Of course, there will be times in life when there's one that is loudly pronounced, or one that is taking priority at that time, but does not mean that every other one is suffering suffering because of one aspect of your life to thrive. And that has led me to so many things over the years, and so many principles and secrets that God has taught me in how to work it in my own life. I'm not going to tell you that I'm perfect, because I'm not, and I do make mistakes. I have made my mistakes, and sometimes we are still going to make mistakes. Everyone stumbles one way or the other. And this is a platform where I want to be open to you. I want to teach you and share, more like share, and build a community together where we can learn from each other, where we can talk about how to thrive in business, where we can talk about how to thrive in career, especially if you're in the corporate world. I have a lot to teach you, amen. But also talk about the different parts that hold our lives together. One at the core, of course, is our relationship with God, and we're going to be talking about that especially because there are things that God has shown me and taught me over the last couple of years on having dominion in the workplace, and how to exert your dominion as a kingdom person, how to exert your dominion as someone that is made in the image and the likeness of God, and how to bring that to bear in your work environment. We're going to be looking at different things on how to leverage and work with the spirit of might. I still had to use that a couple of days ago. The spirit of might in your corporate world. Well, beyond that, there are other aspects of our lives that actually affect and impact on other things, e.g. your relationship and your marriage. Those of you that are married, for sure that if something is not right in your marriage, if something is not going on the way you want it to go, there's a way it affects every other part of you. You can choose to deny it. You can choose to say, I'm just going to walk irrespective of that. And yes, sometimes we walk irrespective of our challenges, and we do what we have to do, and we are not bogged down by challenges. But I tell you that these are things that are always at the back of your mind, at the core of your mind, and you want to solve. We're going to be talking about these things, and what are the things that I've experienced, what are the things that I've learned in God's word, and how can we overcome and thrive in our relationships and our marriage as an individual and together as a family. We're going to be touching on aspects even of parenting. I'm privileged to have 3 kids, and my son is almost a teenager now. In a couple of months he's going to be 13, and it's been a journey with the 3 of them, and it's still a journey. So again, this is not a platform to tell you that I've arrived or I've achieved XYZ, but it's a forum to share with you secrets that I've learned in my secret place, secrets that have worked for me very quietly, secrets that I use for my day-to-day work with God, and the things that it shows me from time to time concerning purpose, concerning ministry, concerning, my work with Him, concerning my work and my career, concerning, how the gift of the Spirit can be at play in your work and your career, how the spirit of dominion can be at play, how the power of tongues of fire can work, and how you can leverage it in your life and everything that concerns you. So join me on this platform. I'm going to be releasing videos from time to time here on my Instagram page and on my YouTube channel. I'm going to be releasing videos from time to time, and join me there. Let's together, have a bond. I want to build a bond with you. I want to build a community with you, especially if you're in this space where you're a career person and yet you are a ministry person, or you're very purpose driven. You love to fulfill God's purpose for your life. You want to fulfill God's purpose for your life, where you are in ministry and at the same time you're working, or maybe you are in ministry, by the way, and as a woman or as a man, and your spouse is not. There are also dynamics to these things, and there are differences in the way it works for us versus those that where both couples are in full-time ministry, or where both couples are in ministry together. It's a different dynamic, and sometimes we don't talk about these things too much. A lot. People have questions around these things. They don't know what to do. I've spoken to a lot of people that have questions around, how does this work, and what do I do? I have this struggle, I have this challenge, but I'm going to be sharing my experience with you. I'm going to be sharing the things that God has taught me, and is still teaching me and helping me as we walk through the way on this one. So I want to welcome you again to the Flourishing Tribe. Yeah, of course you can see I look very flourishing, don't I? So do you. So see you very soon, and expect the first video up, and I'm going to be talking about the core of who you are. Wait for it.